Hello, I'm Don McLean with GROWMARK Ontario. Today in the next part of our Outstanding in Your Field video series, we're here with Dave Curry, crop specialist from FSPARTNERS Mitchell Harmony Hub, looking at the wheat field that we looked at earlier on in Oxford County. Dave, what are you looking for in the wheat fields now? And this is a critical time in wheat production, and what are you advising your growers to do?
Thanks, Don. Yeah, today we're out scouting a field at the T3 fungicide timing. It's probably one of the most critical steps in wheat production. So what we're doing is we're going and assessing the stage of the wheat and seeing where the heads are at in terms of their progression towards anthesis. This field is approaching that growth stage 60 right now, so we're getting really close to spraying a fungicide here. Don's got a few plants here that we can have a look at the various staging of the crop. So we call this stage roughly -2 days if we're looking at a fusarium timing. This next head that we've got here, we would consider that around day 0. So you can see the head is fully emerged out of the boot and it's just sitting at the bottom of the flag leaf. So Don's got a plant here that's about day 2 now, +2. And in my opinion, this would be the optimal time to hit it with a fungicide. This is where you're going to get your greatest yield response and best protection of fusarium. This head here is actually starting to flower. You can see the little anthers there. It's almost past the optimal window for spraying, so we need to make sure that we're hitting this field at the correct time. So at this stage of the game, we're going to be targeting a triazole fungicide, something like Prezero or Caramba, and those are the 2 best products on the market right now and pretty much have equal control of various diseases. Our number 1 disease in terms of a yield robbing standpoint is going to be fusarium. We're also going to control some stem and leaf diseases with this fungicide application. Things to think about when you're going to be spraying. We want to make sure that in the sprayer the water volume is very high, so we're looking at close to 20 gallons per acre. I want to make sure that nozzle selection and tip selection is done correctly, so we've got a backwards and forwards facing nozzle, and we're making sure that we're getting total coverage of the wheat head. Because it's a vertical target, it's a little bit different than your regular flat fans. We need to hit it from both sides and get complete coverage of the head. It's very important to make sure that you're not spraying a strobilurin type fungicide at this time. So something like Headline, Acapella, or Quilt is a no-no, and it can actually increase your DON levels in the crop. Another point is make sure your sprayer's cleaned out. If you've been in some cornfields or soybean fields and there's some residual herbicide in there, you do not want to see crop response and burning at this point, because that could cause a tremendous yield loss. We definitely know that this product and spraying at fusarium timing is a must in wheat production. We see close to a 10 bushel response on average. As we push nitrogen rates, which we've been doing historically now, we're getting an even greater response and a bit of a synergy between them. So it's definitely a must in production. FSPARTNERS has 120-foot booms in the fleet. We can cover more ground with less tracks, so it's definitely a bonus to work with us. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Dave, and thank you for watching this video. Think of FS for all your spring crop input needs.